That was fun. Okay, so what went wrong? What did we learn? What went wrong? Um, I don't know what happened there. Okay, should we do it again? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the chat. Well, you all seem to be having fun, so that's nice. They're on fire. Death stairs. Reload. Can we go again? Let's go again. Right. You must forgive me. I'm afraid. I kind of used up all of my. Oh, oh, that was me forgetting to eject the O-ring, and that's me. There we go. There go the struts. Kaboom! Drama. Okay. We seem to be spinning gently. I'm not entirely sure that's what we want. Now I'm just going to set up these fuel tanks here in little windows so I can see what's going to run out at what time. Okay, so yet again, I'm going to try and aim for an. I think I know what I did wrong. I think when we reached. Oh, here comes the separation. Sorry, I'll get back to that thought. You can see down here the fuel tank depleting. I think when I got to 80,000, I pitched down too much. Basically, the apoapsis always needs to be ahead of me. I always need to be going. Well, I always need to be going up. When you're looking to orbit a planet, you can actually get an additional speed and additional boost by pitching down a bit because the planet's curved. If you sort of aim past the curve, you can reach an orbit quicker. And since we've got so little fuel, I thought that might be necessary. But what I actually did was just steer the rocket down into the atmosphere, which wasn't good. Here's a separation. Is that please just work? Okay. What I might do is I might quick save when we're back up at 80,000 feet and see if we can work that out. I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful. This will be fine. Cocoa Puffs 101. Hello, hello. I'm very pleased to have you with me, with us. What we're currently doing today, we're trying to escape Eve and take the rescue ship back to Kerbin, where we will land on the runway. We're a little bit off that yet. We're still having some trouble trying to get off this ruddy planet, but we'll do it. We'll do it. I believe. I want to believe. So, Jeb and Deswig, unaware of the alternative reality where they died one of the most painful deaths imaginable. Deswig went first, I guess, because he was at the front. Not the place to be. Really, not the place to be. Still, this will be it. This will be their escape. So we're still pointing straight up. As I said, if this nav ball wasn't pointing straight up, if it was at an angle, we'd have a massive problem because when I detach these big old boosters, they'd smash into the ship and you'd see more of your beloved explosions. As long as we're facing up, that's good, and as long as we're going up, that's good. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. Again, sorry about the frame rate. It will get better the higher we get. It's possible that maybe I shouldn't be doing this at full throttle because the atmosphere is definitely slowing us down. But that sounds a little bit subtle. The idea of not doing this if the engine's at full power. This feels like a full power mission. So you see the little wings here. If I didn't actually have these wings attached to the ship, oh, there were the explosions again. I assume the game audio is not too loud for you guys, but there's some meat explode. Oh, there! Oh, there! Ooh, something's exploding, which is a worry. Oh, now we got our giant booster separation coming up. It worked last time. I don't see why it won't work this time. Except it hardly ever works. always failed in the tests. And that was on a planet that was loads easier than this. Anyway, Jeb and Deswig both look, perfectly confident. And if they're confident, I'm confident. Our apoapsis is at 12,000 meters, so we've still got quite a long way to go until we're in the clear. Like I said, I will quick save it when we're up at 80,000 because none of us want to sit through this again, even though it's incredibly exciting. Oh, here we go. Right, here's the separation. And separate. Ooh, yay! Yay! I don't know if you saw the little rocket boosters on the rocket as it goes down. Oh, that's great. That works well. That took ages to get right. Good. Good, good, good. Right, here we go. Kaboom. Gracefully, we continue to soar higher and higher into the nothingness that awaits them. Let's go in a little bit. Okay. If we go this way around, do we get a... Ah, that's nicer. You can see a bit more of the ship that way. So yeah, as before, we are actually losing speed because this has been designed really badly. But I'm too old to change. It's too much effort. Here we go. Here comes another separation. Let's brace ourselves because these are always very, very risky. And here we... Oh, it's gonna... Okay, here we go. Wallop. Bang. Okay. And fresh engines are fired. We're going up, we're gaining speed, we're gaining height. Remember how optimistic I was about this last time? Maybe it's because the ladder's still there. You can see the ladder there? That can't be helping. Should have put a pointy thing on top. Oh well. Yeah, I think the explosions are rockets hitting the ground. Yes, is the answer to that question. Sorry, I'm not paying the chat as much. I am reading it, but I'm also concentrating quite a lot on getting this thing up. Just wait till I'm landing the plane on Kerbin. That's going to be exciting. I have practiced that. I've taken the plane up into orbit and landed it again. So I'm more confident of doing that than of this getting into orbit in the first place. But that's the life we us interstellar engineers lead when we're sitting here with our, my wife despising me, trying to engage my 5-year-old daughter, and she's, she thinks I'm an idiot. Okay, here comes another separation. And another lot of engines to be fired, I believe, as well. Here we go, and bang, and fire! Fire! Good! Okay. How are we doing on our apoapsis? So our apoapsis is about 35,000, which is good. It's all starting to look a little bit spacey. The atmosphere's getting thinner and thinner. Our velocity's going up quite a bit. As before, this is all looking very hopeful. Another separation coming up, a dodgy one. The sideways ones are always a bit of a worry because they do spin. Okay, right. So we're getting a nice speed up now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till this gets till 80, and then I'm going to quick save. Go as high as possible. Never mind 80k. Well, I'll tell you why I'm not going to do that. If I burn out all my fuel when I get high, I won't have enough fuel for the horizontal climb. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I will get back to that. Oh, I should put my RCS on. We're up at... Oh, come on. We're up at 80. Right, let's do a quick save. Good. And let's get this here. The reason why I can't spend too much fuel going up is I need to spend a load of fuel going sideways. As I said before, I found that if I did take off at an angle, which is what you would normally do, the whole ship tilted over. This is obviously down mainly to poor ship design, but yeah, as I say, it's too late now. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm just going to rotate this because it's a bit nicer. If you look at the nav ball down here, I'm just going to keep the nose slightly above the horizon. I don't want to repeat what I did last time, which was, well, put it below the horizon, which ended, well, we all remember how that ended. We don't need to go into that again. This green symbol here, this is our sorry, this is our prograde indicator. This is where the ship's actually going. You can see here it's actually dropping towards the horizon. Oh, hello. Sorry. Whee! Right. This means we're actually heading towards losing height. Once it gets to there, we're losing height. Once it gets down there, we're actually dropping. Now, what I'm looking at, let's get this right down here. What I'm looking at is this number. This number here, this periapsis height, which is counting down. We really want this to get to about 80. That'll mean our apoapsis is about 94, and our periapsis is about 80, which will be a nice orbit. I'm not too worried about it being perfectly circular. As long as they're in space and not burning up, that's fine by me. We're increasing our orbital velocity. We've got about half our fuel left. We've got 23 seconds until we start dropping. It's really going to be very, very tight indeed. Gosh, I've come over all serious, haven't I? It's just really, really worried it's going to blow up again. Okay, periapsis is going down. We want this to get to about plus 80, and we are good. 160, 50, 14, 13, 12, 11, 100, 19, 18. Sorry, I'm just reading out numbers. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Quick save. Ladies and gentlemen, Jebediah and Deswig Kerman, sorry, have achieved orbit. And just to prove it, here they are, and round they go. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Let's see if you guys are congratulating me. What's SAS on the right? SAS on the right is the... actually, that's a very good point. Let me just deploy the solar panels and I'll explain what that is. There go the solar panels. You'll like that, Justin. It's all, green and that, isn't it? SAS is stability control. Jebediah's a 5-star pilot. Basically means it's a bit easier. RCS is monopropellant. You see these little thrusters here. If I just do this, they spray out gas. I've actually lost a little bit of height doing that. I don't want to do that again. They spray out gas. It basically means it's easier to make this thing spin around. Yeah, dog walk time. Good idea. Not much juice left in the tank. No, there isn't, is there? Look at that. In fact, how much have we actually got? In fact, let's have a look. How many seconds did we have left? I don't want to gloat too much because we've got quite a lot of work ahead of us. We had 6 seconds. We had 6 seconds of fuel left. So that was quite tight, wasn't it? Now, what I'd like to do is circularise this orbit, because it's going to be a lot more easy for them to, for Valentina to intercept. So, how do we do that? Well, let me explain. So you see here, I'll just zoom back in and zoom back out. So this is our map view. You'll notice, by the way, it's not too bad. You'll notice that our orbit isn't an equatorial orbit. This white line here is Valentina, that's the rescue ship. She's in, well, more or less an equatorial orbit. This blue line here is Jeb and Deswig. You'll notice there